Ladies and gentlemen, I send in this video to all of you to know that this is the last information I am sending to all of you to know that to NATO government in European, because space coming to attack by sun comets to bring in Canada government from Canadian Security Service on the investigation by space. Canada has been found guilty, ladies and gentlemen, for serious crime behind the NATO, behind the Russia. They did crime behind the Russia Federation and behind the many countries. And God want to this information be sent to the Russia to raise the military action against the Canadian Security Service in Canada, and don't believe these people is right people. God want you believe these people is the criminal in that department and anti-gods. God want you receive that NASA Russia Federation to freezing government of Canada by war. God want you bring war to Canada and freezing their government from 2022, and NASA is going to become on the news, ladies and gentlemen. I show you here.
Throughout history, the thought of a massive space rock hurtling into Earth has got quite a lot of people nervous. It's understandable that people are naturally afraid of asteroids.
Ladies and gentlemen, NASA is going to be under attack to the United States, under attack by space, to freezing, why they did not freezing government of Canada, why they did not taking down Canada satellite when a space god site sent 10,000 times to the United States, freeze government of Canada internet before they go too late. Destroy the satellite of the Canadian Security Service building before they go too late. But now is the too late. They went too deep. I am bringing here to you NASA. You are facing this NASA team from 2020 April by a space attack to the United States to freezing government of Canada under my investigation. You did not bring government of Canada under my investigation, but a space god want to bring in by attack of the sun. I bring it to you here, gentlemen.
On the Easter weekend, the Earth was rocked by a major solar flare that sparked radio blackouts around Southeast Asia and Australia. Days after being caught in the middle of a geomagnetic storm, the Earth was once again struck by a major solar flare on Sunday, which caused a strong shortwave radio blackout over Southeast Asia and Australia. According to the U.S. Space Weather Prediction Center, SWPC, which is overseen by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, the solar flare peaked late at 03:34 a.m. GMT on April 17th, and was soon followed by a massive sun eruption known as a coronal mass ejection, CME. One of the most powerful forms of a solar storm, a CME occurs when the sun belches out a cloud of charged particles and electromagnetic fluctuations. SWPC officials registered the flare as an X1.1 class sunstorm, which lasted for about 34 minutes. X-class storms are the most powerful ones on the sun, and lasted about 34 minutes. SWPC officials said. X-class storms are regarded as the most powerful solar storms to erupt from the sun, and the SWPC noted that this one originated from regions 2994 and 2993, which is a cluster of active sunspots that has seen significant flaring since it appeared on the eastern limb of the sun. The agency wrote, solar activity is expected to be active over the next week as these sunspots migrate across the visible disk. They also noted that the Easter solar flare had resulted in a brief radio blackout and was classified as a Type 2 solar radio burst. According to spaceweather.com, the sunspot complex AR 2993,94, which produced the X1 class solar flare on April 17th, may just be the beginning, with another potentially large spot right behind it.
Gentlemen, God want I sending to you all to know that NASA, you are in the serious in the space attack by sun heat coming, sun fire. To freeze in government of Canada under my investigation. God want bring the sun attack to freeze in Canada, basically land under government by sun heat. And sun heat will cause many die, many fall. This happening in the BC Vancouver not long ago, gentlemen. Sun doom came and many die in the BC Vancouver because of crime of this city, BC Vancouver, behind my future, by criminal hand. They casting behind me, behind my laptop, behind my internet, from Canada crime, casting sun heat coming, ladies and gentlemen. And God want to send it to you, NASA. You must send it to European, by European and NASA, by Russia. God want, you must destroy Canada movement. You must shut down government of Canada immediately under national emergency evacuation. God told before many die because sun heat coming, gentlemen, to bring in Canada government under my investigation for 700,000 trillion. God want to charge in the government of Canada under lawsuit to bring this building, Canadian Security Service, multicultural, what they did behind my future for 10 years, which is that building, God want completely be shut down by you, NASA, or sun heat coming by nuclear explosion to you, NASA, if you don't shut down Canadian Security Service building, internet technology, God want. And this information must go to the NATO. God want you receive NATO. You are under serious attack for nuclear explosion, atom to the NATO coming by comet, by astronauts. God want you receive the NATO team, astronaut coming to hit your country if you don't freeze in government of Canada and freeze in their government internet technology by shutting down government of Canada, bringing Canadian Security Service under my investigation. God told, if you don't do that, NATO, you be under nuclear atom explosion, NATO, because astronaut hits coming to the NATO for crime of Canada. You did not investigation or freeze in their country.
If one were to really make contact with our planet, it could create massive tidal waves, a brand new ice age, and an explosion that is unparalleled in the course of human history. Even though the movies like to show asteroids creating havoc for humans, the idea is not just some work of fiction by movie studios. The truth is that asteroids do pose a real, credible threat to all of humanity. And to make things even worse, NASA has already detected massive asteroids that are on a straight path for Earth. This is where NASA's DART mission enters the picture. The first planetary defense project to test a method of deflecting an asteroid on October 22nd, 2021. This was the day an enormous
Grammarly?
SM-3 came flying by Earth at breakneck speeds, with a diameter of around 525 feet